Welcome back, everyone. This is again another zodiac reading, and today we are going to do what is going to unfold for you in the next 3 months. So imagine a lot of things could change, things could get better, things could go more aligned in your life in the next 3 months. And that's what we're going to find out in today's video. This is for our dear rising shiners, Sagittarius to be exact. And as always, we're going to start off with career reading, followed by love reading, and then your life reading. So we already have a first card. Again, welcome back to our Girl, Her Cats in the World, where intuition meets inspiration. And there you go. Came out. We are going to dive right in to your reading. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button. That way you are helping me to not only grow the community, but at the same time to create more inspiring and empowering messages such as this. And I got a card that flew. All right. So just the look of it, this would definitely resonate with our rising shiners who are looking to make some career change in their paths. And I am guessing, not guessing, but more of by the feel of the cards itself, your spirit guides really are antsy to tell you what is going to unfold in your next 3 months. And I would say that you're kind of excited as well. There's a lot of excitement in here. So those of you who are inclined into teaching, you would definitely be working with young minds. And I would say that some of you have a background when it comes to teaching. So you have graduated. Oh, we already have all the three cards we needed. So you have graduated course related to teaching, or you have skills that you would like to share. And therefore you are seeing teaching as a way for you to do that, which is amazing. Not everyone is crafted, or not everyone is fit to teach. I myself, I graduated teaching, but I did not practice it professionally, but I'm doing it in my own way. All right. So going back to your reading, you would definitely be getting into career that's related to teaching, and you will be working with young minds. So you will either be working with kindergarten or elementary students. Sorry. Here, let's change it. There you go. This is where the camera is. Okay. So you will either be working with young minds. You will be sharing things that's related to your craft, to your skills, to things something just came out of my vision, math. So some of you are really good in math, and that's something you can share. This young-minded people, or young minds. Oh, young-minded people. So yeah, I get that some of you will be working with special care, like special education, young-minded people. That just slipped in my mouth. So it means that you will be working with those kids, with those folks who really has this more needs in terms of dealing with normal people, like many of us. I cannot consider myself normal. There are times that I felt I'm kind of different. So yeah. But going back with your reading, you're someone who has a passion for teaching, and with the breathing rose showing here, you will be showcasing the things that had happened in your life, like how you were able to heal. It's something that you will also be including in what you teach. I'm not sure how it's called to some of you, depending on the country where you're in. Some of you will be dealing with teaching professionally when it comes to values education, or has something to do with ethics, I would say. So with that principle, you'll be able to associate your experiences and be able to share it to other people, to young minds, to your students. So the breathing rose signifies that you'll be able to connect with them on an emotional, not just intellectual level as you do your teaching. And you will be able to also ease all those hurt. You will be healing yourself. Like they say, time heals all wounds. So that will be your mantra as you go towards this healing journey. I would say that you are connected with teaching. There's saying that folks who are inclined to teach are those kids wherein their parents are not readily available. I forgot if that's the one, but if not, let me know in the comment section. But it has something to do with that. Like it's you healing your inner child karma, and by doing this, you're also able to heal that part of you that was not nurtured when you were growing up. So something to that effect. Also seeing here the rose garden. Okay, so yeah. These two is really connected. Now, if you're hearing any background noise, I'm so sorry. I mean, it's the weekend when I am doing this recording, so kids are playing in the background. kids from my neighborhood. So we got here the rose garden and the breathing rose. What I'm getting here is that as you go towards your journey, although this is career, mind you, things that's related to your heart and mind, like your emotional and mental health, could definitely be the big factor of how you're going to deal with your career. So with your reading, what I'm getting here for you, my dear rising shiners, Sagittarius, you're you'll be able to forgive not just yourself, but the people whom you felt had wronged you, whom you felt were not there when you needed them. And you will slowly learn as you go towards this journey that hustle and grinding is not really the key for you to grow. In fact, you will be more gentle to yourself. Thus, you are going to apply that also with your work etiquette. You're not going to be bothered by other people climbing up the ladder so fast. You will be working on your own pace and you will be loving the process. It's just like, you're walking in the park and enjoying the scenery, enjoying how it's making you feel. That's the vibe that I'm getting here as you try to work in doing things progressively with your career. So let's open the rest of your card and let's see what surprises we got here. Oh, there you go. All right. So we got here the energy healing, and this too coincides with your energy healing card. Now, what I'm getting here is that you as a person, you have this natural tendency in you to provide energy healing type to other people. It's like whenever they're coming close to you, you can also see that for yourself. Like all of a sudden, they have a lot of problems, they were able to vent it out to you, and all of a sudden, they just feel so, they're okay. So you got this empath type of you, and you're able to give them an energy wherein they will feel more revitalized. You got that energy healing ability in you. And that's part of your healing purpose. That's part of your life purpose. That's the reason why you are inclined to teaching, because you are going to share with them, like what we mentioned earlier, share with them the things that you have experienced, how you were able to deal with it, excuse me, and how you were able to cope with all of those struggles and how you were able to be successful. So that's part of your healing journey. And what I also have here for some of you, if you're not going to professionally jump into teaching, there are other ways how you can teach. And each one of us has their own young minds for a moment. And those of you who are really inclined into teaching, you can do coaching as well. Coaching is a form of teaching. You can also do your own podcast wherein you're teaching them how to deal with a certain scenario, how to deal with certain emotions or mentality or whatnot, how to deal with growing your career in a certain way. And some of you would be teaching things related to crystals. You may also be inclined to wear crystal jewelries. You are someone who crafts crystal jewelries or handicrafts, anything that has to do with crystals. There, your connection with crystals, gemstones, will channel your healing energy as well. And I would say you needed that because you need to have something wherein you can channel all those outbursts of energy that you have within you. If we cannot manage our energy the right way, there's a tendency for us to be depressed, to be anxious, and to feel like, a lot of things are going in our mind because we cannot detect and we cannot handle that energy within us. So we needed something to not divert, but to channel that energy. Mine, I was able to find that using tarot and oracle cards, I was able to harness and channel my energy, which is very helpful to me as I go towards and moving forward with my grief journey. So this is my channel, my healing channel. So for you, for my Sagittarius rise and shiners, some of you here is very specific. You will be working with crystals or gemstones, and you'll be able to use that as a form of healing energy. So you can use it if some of you here are wanting to start your own business. Crystals or gemstones are something that you can start with. You can either sell them, you can create handicrafts with those. You can, if you are someone who knows things about crystals, its healing properties, how it should be used, what are the crystals that resonates with certain signs, then definitely those are the things that you can start and, make income out of. Now, if you're someone who already knows stuff and you would like to share some of those, you can definitely use teaching as part of your career or as part of your business. Energy healing, what I'm getting here is that you will be using both teaching and crystals. This is specific for some of you here in this collective as a way for you to continue with your life purpose. Now, with Bloom, people will definitely be appreciative of what you're going to do, of the creations you're going to make, and you as well. You'll be able to realize that there are a lot of things that you can do, and you will be surprised by some of those. More of it will come out in the right time, and you will feel like you are in your harvest season in the next 3 months, because this surprise are things that are already within you, but you're just kind of getting to know yourself more as you go towards your journey. You will definitely be celebrating in the next 3 months because of this. For those of you who are wanting to make career shifts or to start your business, then this is your go signal. This is your confirmation that it's about time for you to take action. Because in the next 3 months, as you dive right into it, you will definitely be harvesting and celebrating some great things in your life. So that's what I have for your career reading. This is such an amazing thing to start. I'll be clearing off the table and I'll be getting back with you for your love reading. All right, welcome back to my Rise and Shiner Sagittarius collective. This would be your love reading. And let's see what is going to unfold for you from your spirit guides messages in the next 3 months. This will be your love reading. And again, oops, if you made it this far, watching your reading, your collective zodiac reading for the next 3 months, don't forget to click on the subscribe button. And if you're feeling generous and also to claim this energy reading, don't forget to click on the notification bell. That way you are helping me not just to grow the community, but at the same time to create more inspiring and empowering messages such as this. All right. So, Spirit guides, what messages do we have for our Sagittarius collective, for our Rise and Shiners? And this is for their love reading. All right. Wow. So we got Gold Digger, Confession, and Spy. Wow. Okay, this is kind of tricky, I would say. Okay. But of course, we're going to get our clarification energy messages from your spirit guides. Ooh, we got 2. They came out already. That's really fast. I mentioned that earlier. Your cards, your spirit guides, they're really antsy. They really want to get out, to let out this message and to reach you as soon as possible. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so what I'm getting here, we got first card. We got Gold Digger, Confession, and Spy. Definitely what I'm getting here is that someone, oh, there you go. Let's focus it. Someone in the next 3 months would definitely be telling you something. This person will confess something to you. And I would say it has something, a lot of something, right? This confession is related to a person or persons in your life who is playing spy. Playing spy in a way that they are like looking onto things about you. They're doing some research. Basically, you know how a spy works, right? In some ways they're manipulative because there are things that they would like to get out from you. And definitely there are people or a person in your life who is doing that behind your back or even right in front of you and you're not even aware of it. But someone will be telling something about them to you. It's like this person within your circle knows that this other person is spying on you, and it has something to do with money. They're spying on you. They would like to know if there are things that they can get out from you, and it's related with your financial status. So this is something you need to be very careful about. What I'm getting here is that you may be involved with a person that you thought would be right for you. It's like, oh, I felt like everything is cotton. So it felt like everything is okay. It felt like, things are uh, just like cotton candy. That's what I felt. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. My dogs are barking again because the kids are playing, So going back. Yes, this person, I would say this person is close to you. They know someone within your circle, probably someone you are connected to, like, there's a budding relationship. That's what I'm getting. But this person, they just use their looks, they just use your emotion, your feelings towards them, so they can be close to you. But what they really wanted is to research as to how much money you have in your bank. I mean, that's really straightforward, but basically they are trying to find out like how much you can give them. So it's all about the money. That's the game. They don't really care about you. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. They may look like they care, they may look like, and they may say that they're falling for you, that they love you, they're starting to like you even deeper, and they would want to take the relationship, one step further. They may invite you to constant night dinner or going out. Yeah, I saw the word out, like outdoor. So they may do that, but you will soon see the changes in their behavior. Like at the first part of it, they will be the one to shell out most of the expenses. They will be paying for the food, for drinks, or whatnot. But then I'm seeing third, probably it's the third month or third date or third week. It's something to do with three. Things will change. Like they will come up with reasons, and they will ask you to pay. Like there will be scenarios. Hold on. All right, going back. So they will be all of a sudden change. They will show their true selves to you. And with that, what I'm getting with the badger spirit, you need to be fearless and bold. Be fearless and bold in terms of facing this situation. I'm getting that for some of you, this is very specific. You're not yet too invested in this relationship, and that will be easier for you to get out of it, to save yourself from more head and heartache. The sooner the better. And for some of you, the dog spirit wants you to know that you need to be loyal to what you love. There are people who will reach out to you, which is confirmed by confession, who will reach out to you and let you know what this person is all about. And you would need to reconsider everything. This is the time wherein you would need to gauge where your loyalty lies. Because one decision could change everything. And that's the reason why you saw this message. Your spirit guides are calling out to you, letting you know to discern everything carefully. And in case you were able to find out and you were able to confirm that this person is really just just really after your money, after your finances, just after with the things you can give them, that they can benefit from you. Be fearless and be bold to face it and to cut them off from your life. This is a very empowering message for your love reading, my dear Sagittarius, Rising Shiners, for this collective. So, pretty straightforward. Nothing for me to say. I don't feel anything anymore after that. I can definitely move on to your life reading. So I will be cleaning our table, and let's start with your life reading afterwards. All right, welcome back to all of my Sagittarius collective, Rising Shiners, and this would be your life reading. So let's see what's going to unfold for you in the next 3 months. And again, if you made it up until this part of the reading, thank you so much again for watching. And let me know, where are you watching this video from? I would love to know where my Rising Shiners are watching this video from. That would let me know also how far my video has gone to. And it's an exciting journey. So this is a timeless reading. I forgot to mention that this is a timeless reading. So this would be like 3 months from the time you are watching this video. All right. And hold on. There you go. So let's see. Wow. Okay. All right. Got a lot of threes going on in here. 3, 4, 3. Okay. So let's start off with your first card. We got 3 of Swords in reverse. And I would say, my dear Sagittarius collective, you may have observed this within you, like in your life as you're watching this. Again, this is 3 months from the time you're watching this video. What's going to unfold in the next 3 months of your life is that you will finally be releasing pain. And if you were able to watch the first part of the reading, which is your career reading, it has already stated there that you will be able to forgive, to heal, and to finally release those hurt, those pain. And it's confirmed by your Three of Swords in reverse. There's forgiveness. This is really confirming the first part of your reading. Some of you, I cannot imagine what you have gone through, but you were able to find it within your heart, to find it within yourself, to forgive. And I would say that you were able to see the beauty of it, the benefits of it for you. You were able to be more healthy, more happy, and you decided to do that because not because the other person or the other people deserve it, but it's because you deserve it more. And letting loose all of those toxic connections from them by cutting it out in terms of forgiving them. You are letting yourself free from that connection. You are letting yourself be more healthy. And this is part of your self-love. You growing as you let go of all those things that no longer serves you, but you let it go with in good terms. You don't have any more resentful memories or resentful emotions. It's just free flowing. Like, I wouldn't say you really don't care, but now, yeah, apart from you don't care anymore, it doesn't bother you any longer. Therefore, those emotions, those painful memories, those words, whatever it is that had triggered all of those traumatic experiences you've had, you no longer let all of those live in your head rent free, live in your heart rent free. No, you're saying no to those. And it's confirmed by Three of Swords. This is divinely guided. This is a divine message from your spirit guides. Another thing that I am loving with this card is that this happened already. Like when you're watching this, you are already feeling this vibe. This has happened not too long ago from the time you're watching this. You are now in the process of recovery. You were able to also apologize to those people that you felt you have done wrong, which is good because you're cutting ties with all of those toxic and karmatic debts. You're now freeing yourself, thus making it more lighter for you as you go towards your journey. And that's the reason why you have the teaching as part of your career. It's going to be more easier for you to teach something that you know because experience and failures are the best teachers. Therefore, you learn from the best. Right. To continue, we got Four of Swords. With Four of Swords, you can now rest with all of those things being cut off, with all of those things forgiven, and you now in the process of recovery. Not only you're doing self-love, but like what I mentioned, right? If your mental and emotional state are good, it will reflect with your physical self. So your emotion and physical healing are also in the process from the time you're watching this. So that's why you can definitely rest. There's no more anxiety attack that's bugging you. You are now feeling less depressed from the time you're seeing this video. What I like about this is that not only you're recovering, but there's like a renewal in terms of your mindset, renewal of faith, renewal of how you see things. Your mindset has been renewed. Before, you're seeing things in a more negative, toxic way, but now you're seeing things in a more lighter. That's why there's a cotton candy that I'm seeing and feeling earlier. So things are kind of like cottony for you, basically. And you now know how to put up some boundaries. That's what I'm also getting here. So you're no longer afraid, even though you're alone at times. You are seeing that process, you're seeing that moment, your solitude, to gather your thoughts. That's the moment for you to not just rest, but to recuperate and to basically see things in a higher and different perspective, which is really amazing. I am feeling this really so empowering for you, my Sagittarius collective. And with that, you definitely, as you're watching this video, from the time you're watching this video, you can say that you finally found your peace, the peace within you, in your mind, your heart, even your soul. It just felt peaceful. That's why I felt cotton candy. I'm seeing cotton candy earlier. Look at these clouds. They look like cotton. If you're hearing some shrieking, that's my nephew in the background. He's being playful. It's afternoon when I'm doing this reading. And because of that, just be careful that you loving the thought of being more with yourself, by yourself, the solitude, it may affect how you connect with other people. I know that at times it's much better. Some people choose to be on their own, but it can also affect how you work with other people, especially if you're going to work with in a school setting wherein there's a lot of folks that's going to be involved in a project or in a certain task. So this is a message from your spirit guide to, I know that you like to work alone, but at times you need to also work and to be mindful and to reconsider working within a group, because that may reflect your poor work quality. And of course, it's going to affect a lot of things like office politics, which is a biggie when it comes to, even though school are not part of the corporate, but again, there are a lot of people working with you. It's not just you working there. So they may think that you really lack teamwork, and, all of them may connive and work against you. So that's something you need to also be mindful of. Another thing that I'm getting here is that in this new career or this new path that you're going to take, there will be very high competition for some reason. It's going to make you feel that you would like to just work on your own because it's kind of hard to work with these people surrounding you. But then again, your spirit guides wants to give you this message as soon as you see this, that it will just create conflict. So might as well, the time for you to gather your thoughts while you are in solitude, use that as a time to strategize how you'll be able to work, not against, but work within this setting. I, as an introvert, it's quite tough to work with a lot of people, but I'm able to work with them. I would say it's because I'm more observant on how they're doing things, and from there, I'm just going to take on the pace, and then eventually I'll find to work things on my own again. So that's something that you will also need to do. Your spirit guides is urging you to be more strategic in how you're going to handle this situation, which is, this is you turning tides, right? And if you were able to do that, this reverse could definitely be a good sense of you working towards financial goals, which is collaborating and, of course, working and learning with these people in a more harmonious way. So I don't see anything bad with you working with other people, and opening that opportunity to work with a group of people. It wouldn't be bad. So because of that, we are going to get, this one wants to come out, positive message that you can use for your affirmation. And I got here, look at that. I was called here on a mission. You are definitely called here. You're called on a mission. Right. You are called on a mission because you're going to teach young minds. You're going to share things that you've experienced. And that is definitely a mission. Those experiences that we've had, sometimes we are very self-centered and we thought that it happened to us just because, we are being punished or we are not loved. But as you dive deeper to it, you will realize that things happen. No matter how painful, no matter how hard it is, things, jobs, money, people that we love, we lose them. There's no going back, there's no getting back, there's no return. But then, let's face it, at the end of it all, while we are still here, we are going to realize a lot of things that sometimes, in order for us to be more mindful and be more attentive with our surroundings, with ourselves, sometimes there are things, people, events that needs to be taken away from us just for us to realize what we're missing and what's important. Yeah. So that's a part of the message I'm getting with I was called here on a mission. If you feel that you finally have your purpose, then by all means, carry on. Do that before it's too late. Because with you having that sense of peace, being able to forgive, being able to let go, not everyone can do that. It will take them time, long time. And not everyone would be loving to work and be their own company. So you having a mission to teach other people how they can do that, that's quite a gem. Remember, you got crystal work in your reading. So what we're doing right now is to check if we have any timed messages for our Sagittarius. Wow. If you're thinking when to start, your spirit guides wanted to know today, See, that's why your cards are really, they're just jumping off here and there. Because if there are things you would like to change, things you would like to do, to start on, to take on, it has to be today. Don't delay, basically. That's why usually Four of Swords would say it's time for you to rest. But no, rest and relaxation doesn't mean that you need to sleep. I'm gonna get cut off, but let's continue. As I am doing your shuffling with our tea leaf fortune card, I got Caterpillar for you. And things will not always be this way, because in the next 3 months, as you are watching this video, today and the next 3 months, a change is coming. Oh, this is confirmed. I mean, this one confirmed the love reading we have earlier. We got here a two-faced friend. Remember, a spy? So that spy could either be the person, your love interest, or the person that's close to you and your love interest. Either way, you would definitely be... Oh, this one. Oh, see? Love. Of course. Two-faced friend. So earlier I mentioned that the relationship is still budding. So you guys are still in the process of getting to know each other. So, you're still calling the relationship like we're still friends, something like that. But there's a budding love going on here. So these things that's happening, especially to those of you who have been in a relationship in the past and it's not working well, remember this message. And all of a sudden the light come out. Things will not always be this way, because a change is coming. If there are things you would like to start on to do, decisions you would like to implement, it's today. You need to do that today. No more delay, because you were called in a mission. Remember that reading earlier we got? So this confirmed it. It's all about love. And there's definitely someone who is lying to you, spying on you. So again, they are kind, they're good whenever you see them, but behind your back there's just a lot of stuff going on. So this is the message that I have for you, my dear collective Sagittarius rising shiners. This is what's going to unfold for you in the next 3 months. I would say this is really empowering because of the changes, the healing that you're going through. Even though there are people who would still try to test you, but you will still able to find it within you to release that pain and to continue on gracefully. Just don't forget to work on your people skills so you won't have any conflict, in your career or basically in your life that's going to conflict with your relationship with others. So again, thank you so much. If you were able to make it up until this part of your reading, I am sending you lots of love. And to claim and manifest this energy, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and also the notification bell. That way you're also not just helping me to make this community bigger, but to reach out to more rising shiners who needs to receive and to know this message of inspiration and also to empower them in their life. Thank you so much again for staying with me and for spending your time with me at Girl, Her Cats, and the World. And I will be seeing you all in my next reading. Bye for now.